The Opinion Episode!
Wait a minute.
What?
I just saw one. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Welcome back to Smash Team Games. Wait a minute. I just looked at one of the thumbnails for the future videos. There's a Crobat. That's a spoiler. I can't enjoy this anymore. I know that there is a Crobat in the future.
Oh, I see which one.
You know, it's funny because, right for me, right above that one in the recommended videos is a Golbat.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we have thumbnails for, I mean,
There's the Golbat.
This is just the raw files,
Not
obviously, because, you know, I use custom thumbnails for the actual Smash Team Game stuff.
I do know that.
But, we have thumbnails for every line of the Zoo, for every Pokemon in the Zubat line. Aren't you glad I told you that? I wasn't actually paying attention there, sorry. But you're blocking the gym, so yeah, don't be a dick. Charcoal kiln, you say? All the Slowpoke have disappeared from the town. The forest protector may be angry with us. It may be a bad omen. We should stay in. Dude, the forest's protector. Oh wait,
That's
no,
pretty good.
that's Celebi, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just expecting like this guy in like a mask and a cape.
No, it's me.
How'd you get there?
I walked
Where'd you get the mask?
the Dollar Tree.
What about the cape?
I stole it off a 12-year-old.
You couldn't get that one from the Dollar Tree?
Nah, they were too expensive.
How did you only have $1?
No, I had like 10.
Then what made it too expensive?
I just couldn't justify spending an entire dollar on a cape. But a mask makes sense,
The
Slowpoke are gone. Were they taken away by bad people?
Poor little girl. When I was little, I always wanted. Oh, you can voice it if
Carrie,
you want.
you were
it's
little?
Okay. You want me to make some balls? Sorry,
Yes.
but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Anyway, what are you saying, Carrie?
I used to love the like these style of like what is this Game Boy? It's Game Boy, right?
Game Boy Color.
Yeah. Like the Game Boy. I was thinking this isn't.
It's pronounced Game Boy.
This wasn't Game Boy.
Fuego Boy.
Sorry, I'm tired. What am I trying to say? The Game Boy style like houses and rooms. I loved going inside of them and seeing how they looked, and I always wanted to have a room that looked like a Game Boy style bedroom or whatever, just because they're so cute with like their little beds and their storage like container things
Their
and
little
tools.
beds and their
I love
storage.
it. It just looks so nice and cozy and just. It's probably just a
But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move.
Oh, 911.
So, yeah, he was gonna teach him a lesson in pain. He pushed one guard down, then tripped and hurt his back. Darn! I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you.
Nice hair, bro.
That's not hair, it's a hat.
Oh, nice hat, bro.
Come on, Terry. We dealt with Team Rocket in the last game. You knew what they looked like.
I don't know. Maybe they grew sick hairstyles.
Wait a minute.
Didn't want to cover it up with hats anymore.
Is Crystal wearing a yarmulke?
I don't know what a yarmulke is.
Is it that Jewish thing?
Yeah, so the hats that the Jewish people wear.
Oh.
I didn't know that was how you pronounced it, so they were...
I don't think that's what she's
They're
wearing.
also called kippah?
Yeah.
From what I've been told. I might be pronouncing all of this.
I've heard that one. Oh, speaking of which, I'll send you guys a picture of something relevant, and then you can explain to the audience what it is. All right.
Oh my god. It's a yarmulke, but it looks like a Pokeball.
Wow, that's a thing.
All you Jewish Pokemon fans out there, get on it.
Jewish people don't like Pokemon. There's probably one Jewish person who likes Pokemon. At least.
Who likes Pokemon?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty. I'm gonna turn on my salt lamp.
You have a salt lamp?
I do. I got it for Christmas like a couple years ago, and it's been
That's
my favorite thing.
Such a Carrie thing.
Can you use it to put salt on your food?
It actually, I have looked at it, and it is salt.
Yeah, it's a salt rock.
Yeah.
You could technically like break it into little bits. And...
Yeah.
Is it Himalayan rock salt, right?
It's like that pink Himalayan rock salt. I have a friend who has a chunk of pink Himalayan rock salt, and also like a little grater, and so you just put the grater up against it, and you can grate it onto your food. It's nice.
Yeah, I've got like a little container of it for like.
Oh, cool.
I don't use it very often. It's because kind of.
Oh, is that how you properly pronounce its name? Ah. No. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not. Now's not the time for your bondage fetish.
Darn.
This
Damn
is
it.
not my day.
Yeah, talk about it. Falls down a well. Some
Doesn't it
teammate...
look like hair? Like one of those haircuts where it's just straight off the top?
You know, I've grown up with Pokemon, so no, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm in
I
the
very
same
much
boat.
know what the hat looks like.
Completely. Okay.
But I can understand why you would think that. Were you not used to that?
Thank you, friend. I appreciate the validation.
That's like I don't think it looks like hair, but I can see why you would think it's hair.
In my case,
Thank
I
you.
went years with just the anime and not the games. So I just.
yeah.
But like, still, whenever the regular grunts appeared, they were still always wearing those hats. But now we have female grunts.
Oh, that's true. We're equal now. We got equality going.
Yeah, thankfully the major sexism in Team Rocket is a thing of the past.
Yeah, I'm glad we've.
Also, she just looked like a regular, like, she looked like she was wearing the uniform that the guy was wearing on the overworld, but then in the actual battle sprite, she looks like Cassidy.
Yeah.
But if
What do you think-
Cassidy's here, then where's Biff? I mean Bob. I mean Butch.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
Why don't their Pokemon also wear Team Rocket uniforms?
Too much money.
Also,
They'd probably each need to be custom tailored, Will.
yeah, you just mass produce like Zubat uniforms and.
Subat uniform.
Not all Zubats are the same size, Will.
Well, no, they are. Look at the sprite; they're always the same size. Therefore,
These are actual words that have come out of this man's mouth.
they're like how all dogs are the same size.
Okay, well that's not even close to the truth.
So I made a funnel out of a soda bottle today. And I was super gluing some stuff together, and I super glued the super glue bottle to my finger.
Is your finger still stuck to the bottle?
No, I ripped it off.
Did you rip off the skin too?
Yeah, I ripped off all 3 layers of skin.
Oh boy.
I did not. Hey, Carrie, fuck you.
My whole finger came off with it.
My
I don't know, I
whole
was
finger-
just imagining it, and I'm like, no thanks, friends.
No, dude, my brother accidentally glued his hand to a windowsill.
Which brother?
My oldest brother. You don't know him.
I think I only know one of your brothers.
Yeah, I think you do.
No, I think I did see this guy like once.
Yeah, probably. He visits a lot. But, he was like, fuck, Mom, I glued my hand to the windowsill, and she's like, "Oh, damn, I'm gonna go get some acetone real quick." And he's like, "No, wait, I think I can feel it coming off. I'm gonna rip it off." And he just like jerks his hand up, and he just rips the windowsill off.
Oh,
It's still like glued to his hand. He just rips the windowsill off. And my mom's like, "Oh my god."
he's strong.
yeah, he's pretty buff. Also, the super glue's fucking strong. What? Like, that means that the windowsill was weaker than the wood, or the nails in the wood were weaker than the skin and the super glue.
Sriracha is evolving!
Yay!
Wow, that's pretty quick, actually.
Baby, grow.
No, everything in this commentary is going to be faster paced than Yellow, just because I paced it out better. And edited. Your Sriracha evolved into Quilava. So it's no longer a Cyndaquil, it's a Quilava.
It's a Quilacha.
Yeah. Slowpoke tails grow back fast. What's wrong with selling them?
5 things.
Can you name all 5 of them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You didn't
You
name...
sure convinced me.
Wow, top 5 reasons why you shouldn't sell Slowpoke tails. Number 5.
Number 4.
Number 3.
Number 2. Number 1.
I was hoping
Thanks for
Terry would
watching-
say number 1.
This has been
sorry.
Watch. This
I'm
has
not
been
that
Watch
creative.
Mojo.
This has been Watch Mojo!
Oh no.
It's like a Watch Mojo top 10 list. It's just... Oh my god. If I'm not mistaken, they actually steal content.
That might be true. I watched a couple of them and I was like, maybe this is right, because it was like a bunch of stuff about like movies, and if you know anything about me, I don't know it.
Yeah, I'm not really a film buff either.
And but then I was watching one about something that I don't even remember, but it's something that like I actually am like somewhat knowledgeable about, and I was like, this is like just wrong. Like, I disagree. I think it was the top 10 doctors from Doctor Who.
Well, that is something that you have seen. I haven't watched Doctor Who in so long, actually.
Yeah, I just like anybody who doesn't put Tom Baker at the top, just like, I don't know.
They're trying to be edgy.
Well, actually, I don't know, like, Matt Smith did do a pretty good job, and Patrick Troughton, apparently, I don't give enough credit to. I haven't seen enough of his episodes to really...
You see, that's the thing. I haven't really watched enough of the classic stuff to really judge any of them.
Yeah.
So...
How was Peter Capaldi? I never saw any of his episodes.
I only saw a few of them. That's around the time I stopped watching because, as much as I really hate to admit it, the fan base got to me a little too much for me to keep going.
That's fair, I think. That can definitely, especially...
You have to keep in mind, I play Sonic games!
Yeah, but
So
I
think you're pretty tolerant for fan bases?
Yes!
I feel like it also depends on how much you really like this, like, the content as well. Because, like, especially because, like, for me... participating in the fan base is not a significant portion of my like content consumption. And so, but like if that's a big portion of like what you do, because I know a lot of people are really into like watching things and like being in the fan base.
Yeah, like fandom culture is pretty big. You're right, pretty big for some people.
And that's like actually probably the proper way to consume content.
Yeah.
Like making it a means to community is like pretty solid.
Yeah.
And it's like, and so like I can totally understand, like if you don't like the community, the end just isn't good enough for you to justify the means, and like that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, yeah, like you said, if that's something that's important to someone about enjoying some sort of media, and then if you don't get to enjoy it with the fandom, and that could, like you said, that could be a deal breaker.
You see, I actually do have a few issues with it. A lot of these don't stop me in other cases, but still, like for example, I tend to enjoy things that it seems like everybody hates, for example. Like, most notably, newer episodes of The Simpsons.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, dude. But I don't watch Simpsons, so I can't judge.
You know, that can definitely be pretty annoying. That was one thing that really bothered me, about, like, Star Trek episodes. The Star Trek fandom is, like, pretty fucking picky about what episodes are good and bad.
Weird, huh?
And I'm not gonna lie, and this might be controversial, but I do think that the first 3 seasons were probably... All the seasons that Gene Roddenberry was alive for are the best. Anything after that, it definitely takes a weird turn. But some of them were still pretty good. I liked a couple of them. But there were a lot of episodes in the first 2 seasons that I thought were, like, really good, and, other people thought were really bad.
Okay.
And that, like, I don't know, that seems to be annoying for me as well.
Yeah, but, okay, where I'm going about this with The Simpsons is, like, most people will typically say, like, oh yeah, everything from, season 10 onward is bad and it just keeps getting worse, is what I typically tend to see. Coughing! Sorry, but, like,
It's
okay,
the
my genuine, honest thoughts on the matter is, yes, it did start going downhill with, Season 10, like, I certainly noticed a drop in quality there, and Seasons 11 and 12 can be pretty downright miserable, with the exception of a few gems that I actually really love. But I think around Season 13, the series picked up and can be can be very enjoyable, but, like, in a different way.
That's fair, I think.
Like, the humor's there, but it's a different kind of humor. Like the old seasons were, like, they had a lot of wit to them, which, like, it's like a combination between wit and stupid humor, which can make it an absolute joy to watch. As for the newer seasons, it's mostly just stupid humor, but it's, like, the best kind of stupid humor without entering shitpost territory. Like, don't get me wrong, there were still bad episodes, but, like, everything has bad episodes.
Which I love Srirach's
It's
Mohawk.
definitely hard to find something that doesn't have bad episodes.
I've heard that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, people will say, has never had a bad episode.
I love Always Sunny. Oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of watching it with my friends.
I need to watch more of it.
Oh, so, like, they're terrible people, but oh, such a good show.
Okay.
I guess the point is that they're terrible,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
another
amazing.
point that I want to get to, is that, as long as terrible people are lovably terrible, then I don't care if they're terrible people.
But they're
I also
very
think
lovable.
because
That's the
they're
whole point
supposed
of them is
they're
that
terrible on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Family Guy where, like, the characters are, like, pretty much entirely unredeemable.
Yeah.
With the exception of Lois. But, like, even then,
yeah.
like, she's also really shitty, you know? And so it's like, he didn't, like, McFarlane did not mean for that to happen.
Arguably, this has to do with the show dropping in quality over the years. I'm really sounding pretty damn hypocritical talking about new Simpsons being good, and then right after talking about Family Guy dropping in quality. But
Yeah, it's just your personal opinion, dude.
no,
That's fine, you're
I think,
entitled to it.
like, I think that I think that the show's drop in quality has a lot to do with it. Like, basically, the moral of this episode of Smash Team Games is, like what you want, hate what you want. Right? Is that right? I guess, also, just, like, don't let it get you down if everybody hates something that you like.
And be sure to drink your Ovaltines.
I was gonna say drink your water, because that's less sugar.
No, that's less important.
You know, speaking of which, I'm gonna get a drink right before we start up this next part, so, but yeah, next
I'm
time on
gonna
Smash
get some
Team Games,
Ovaltine.
I'll have a drink in my hand.
Ooh.
A non-alcoholic beverage. I'm not 21 just yet.
I have an alcoholic beverage.
Well, you're
Toss
over
me one,
21.
dude.
Actually, no, you're just 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
Oh.
What'd you say, Carrie?
I said toss me one, dude.
Oh, yeah, here.
Thanks.
Wow.